everyone, this is Luke over at the County Office of Ed with a quick look at how we can integrate technology and the Common Core notion of having an application for all the concepts that we're delivering to students. So what we're going to do here is take a look at a SBAC release performance task as a project-based learning component, and we'll take a look at different technologies and how students can demonstrate their understanding through the use of technology. So let's just set the stage here for this particular task. The principal of my school is asking me to create bracelets for a fundraiser, and what we're looking at here as far as Common Core is concerned in this particular part of the tasks as far as curriculum is concerned is ratios and proportional relationships is what they're getting at. So we'll take a quick look here at how Google Docs can help us to create something for students to simulate a task like that.
To offer students an opportunity like this, we can go into a Google Docs or Google Drive account and we can create a Google drawing. Basically, this is a canvas that would allow you to create largely anything you want as far as schematics or quizzes or things like that. You can come in here and basically create an opportunity for students to, in our case, create a bracelet. And so we can create a Google document that becomes interactive where students actually have control and can interact with the content and ultimately create their own bracelet. Now we can establish a template like this for them where we choose the beads or something like that, but part of Common Core would also indicate that we teach them how to conduct a safe web search and locate items like this for themselves and ultimately create a bracelet that contains beads of their own choice. So really as much freedom as you want to give the students here, you totally can, but the way we've set this one up is to be able to choose from type A, B, or C glass beads as well as the D, E, or F spacer beads. Down here below we then provided space for them to provide their alpha pattern and again a field for them to record their information requested of them by the task. So here's a nice way to integrate an interactive piece of technology for students to physically build or create content, which is really a 21st century learning skill.
Now let's suppose your students use this Google Doc to make this alpha pattern, and we'd like to see their work on how they come up with the ratios that they ultimately are asked to do in this particular prompt.
Another way to integrate technology, and probably using tools you have at your disposal already, would be using something like PowerPoint with a web-based tool like Screencast-O-Matic, where students can make slides indicating that they understand how to conduct, simplifying a ratio or relationship in this case. So there's our pattern that we're becoming familiar with that the students created from their bracelet. So now just moving through some PowerPoint slides, again they demonstrate that they understand that a ratio of 2 to 6 really through the division and the relationship is a ratio of 1 to 3, and they can demonstrate that through physically showing us their work using a tool such as PowerPoint and again a web-based tool like Screencast-O-Matic.
If you've got access to an iOS device such as an iPad, an iPod Touch, or an iPhone, you can get an app like Show Me where students can annotate and basically again create content or demonstrate their understanding right there from that particular device. So again, let's take that same example of type B beads, and again we have 2 of those where a student can come in here and reflect that. So I have 2 type B beads, again to that ratio of 6 type A beads. Alright, so again student would reflect that. Again, we're going to reflect this division here and ultimately end up with that ratio of 1 to 3. So again, this is just a different version, but ultimately students using technology to physically demonstrate their understanding of the concept.
So these are just a couple ideas on how to integrate technology and really push kids for that higher depth of knowledge that we're after here with Common Core. So again, I know this is just part A of this particular task. We'll go ahead and proceed with the rest of the parts and ideas for integrating technology there. But just thought this would be a fun way to kind of demonstrate a different approach or a couple of different ideas you could use to attack the Common Core and integrating tech into your classroom opportunities.